we're going to look at the spine. And we're going to look at how this is all related to the microcosmic orbit. In other words, the energy up your spine and down your front, or up the front and down the back, depending on which works best for you. And we're going to do an exercise that I seem to remember doing possibly in lockdown or something. You know, I did it a long time ago anyway. Feels like that does feel like ages ago now. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to make your spine ripple. Okay, so it's called spinal waves if you want for a better name, or spinal ripples, or spinal flexions. So what you're going to do is you're going to push the small of your back backwards, and then you're going to run that up your back, and then you're going to go the other way. Okay, so let me see if I can show you sideways. I'm not sure how successful this is going to be at showing you on Zoom, but we'll give it a shot. Okay. So if I'm here, what I do is I go push out. So I'm looking at just checking what it looks like in there. And I think that's about right. It sort of works. So here, and then I push the chest forward, and then the last thing to go in is here. So I'm trying to make my back go back, and then I push it in at the front, which makes my neck do something different. Very difficult unless I've actually got hands on here. So you have to just feel it. Basically, make your spine really work. Okay, so off we go. You push the lower back out, and then you push the upper back out, and then you push the neck inwards, and the head, push the chest forwards is a better way to think of it. So you push back here, back at the top, and now push your chest forwards, and then the head will want to lift to look at the ceiling. Push back and in. Now, as you push back, your chin's going to want to drop under. So push back, the chin wants to drop, push the chest forwards, chin wants to lift. It's almost easier to do it quite fast, and then you can slow it down eventually. So I wouldn't go too slowly to begin with. So we're trying to make a whip of the spine. You initiate from the bottom, and you feel like it is literally like a whip. You know, you crack the handle, you go whoom with the handle, and the rest of the whip cracks at the end because the energy has been released down it. So we're trying to operate the energy from here, and this is the end of the whip. Yeah. So the thing which makes the whip crack, when you do a whip, I haven't got a whip here, but what you do when you do a whip, if you've ever used one, I don't know if you have, but you go in slow motion. Here's the droopy bits here. You go here, and then you bring your hand back again, okay? It's the same with Fajin moves. If you're producing energy, you want to produce energy and push somebody quite dramatically away, you'll do the same idea. You go here and back. Okay, that's what makes the crack. So what you need to think of in order to make the whip crack, which is your spine, um, hopefully there won't be any noise. What you do, as soon as you've reached the head, you start thinking of the spine again, and that will make the whip get right to the top. So you push back. Okay, I'm now thinking in my head, now I'm back to my stomach again, before, my lower back rather, before the head has done its final bit. So as the head is coming into play, you're already starting on round two. Okay, fine. That's exercise number one.